The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Your 2022 Cleveland.
About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Bob Feller. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here in Cleveland, so up now for Kansas City, Johnny Damon. Line drive, Jimenez. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. It features a great veteran presence, Salvador Perez.
Well, Boog, he seems to be really taking advantage of his opportunities. More than 100 RBIs so far in the season. You know what that tells me? It tells me he's got a really good approach to the plate. He's staying within himself, and he's letting the game come to him. He's got the skills to sort of take over a ball game at times, and when you've got that kind of guy at the plate, it puts fear in the opposing pitcher.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. In the air, out towards right center. Naylor on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5.
Now the third baseman, George Brett. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. Nope. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fouled off to the right. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Next offering upstairs. Brett off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Here's a 1-1. swing and a miss.
And the man on the mound, rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill, Brett Saberhagen.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, so in now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
That's a ball.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Rips one to right. Dives and makes the catch.
Batting second.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Digging in, Grady Sizemore. 2-2 down. Popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Hitter.
They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Left field, Benintendi on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. Second inning set to go. So here's the Royals DH, Bobby Witt Jr. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Bounce to the left side. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. Kicks and deals.
Nope, outside.
And another ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the ground. Over to first. And that is the inning. Guardians fail to score. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Cleveland. On to the 3rd inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. The 1-1. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Johnny Damon.
Back to the top of the lineup, Johnny Damon steps in for the Royals. In the air, left field, Sizemore under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Next offering is in the dirt. Two and one now. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The next offering misses. 3 and 2 now. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. In the air, right field. Naylor glides back. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Cleveland, Owen Miller. That hits the dirt, and a count 2-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
So a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Austin Hedges now. And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 7.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Kenny Lofton. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. Hedges, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left side. Benintendi is there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Popped up. Miller moving under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So digging in, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Next to hit, Hunter Dozier. Rips that one to right. Leaping try, but it's off his glove. Naylor throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Now at the plate, Grady Sizemore. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Sizemore at second with nobody out. Up the middle, Lopez handles the chance. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that'll do it. We played 4. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. On the ground to third. Ramirez gloves it. 1 up, 1 down. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. I mean, you've got to have a powerful arm to play third base in the big leagues, and he just showed us why he's at this level. He has a cannon.
Now here is Carlos Santana. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
So now 1-2. Next pitch is outside. Next one just misses. Counts full, 3-2. And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Move to first. Lopez back easily. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lopez off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Feller over to first. Lopez back on a dive. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Johnny Damon steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
The 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Josh Naylor. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's a speed threat. Andres Jimenez. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. And it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, the shortstop, Owen Miller.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Owen Miller. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Throw on to Santana, and they get the out. Austin Hedges stands in. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. The pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So in now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. Good contact guy, good defender. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Benintendi to start it. And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
And next up for the Royals, George Brett. Benintendi on the go. Slap the other way, foul. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a bouncer. Jimenez. Off-balance feed. There's one. And they'll just get the one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
The 1-1. There goes Brett. Pitch outside. Throw. Safe. Hedges too late. Runner leads away at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
One strike.
Brett at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Zach Plesac up and throwing. Quantrill warming up as well. And now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Grady Sizemore.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he deals.
Ball 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one out now. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
One down, base is empty. 3-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lopez picks it up. Throw to first is in time. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Number 25.
Here's a big power threat. Jim Thome. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. The Guardians go down in order. And our score remains 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Carlos Santana steps in for the Royals. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Number 11 steps in for the Royals. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled away. Out there to center. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Royals lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Jake Brentz, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stamont getting loose as well. The tying run at the plate. And it's even up. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brett Saberhagen won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Amir Garrett. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Amir Garrett.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Next pitch is outside.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the next pitch is way outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pulls it in on the run. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And up next for Cleveland, Owen Miller. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Late swing, fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here's a 3-2. Ground ball left side, and it's off the bag. And he's safe at third as a run scores.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Austin Hedges. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Santana. And they got him.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 7, Kenny Lofton.
And here is Kenny Lofton. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 2-2 game. Zach Plesac gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 34.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Plesac to throw over. Damon dives back in safely. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Benintendi up here. Runner on the move. Throw. Safe. Hedges too late.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Fly ball to right. Naylor under it. And it's caught for the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, George Brett.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is popped up. Tomey settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Salvador Perez digs in now.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next up for the Royals, Hunter Dozier. 1 for 3. That's out to center field. Lofton makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Jake Brent's on to pitch here, trying to protect this lead.
Number 59, Jake Brent.
Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore. And a pitch. Next offering is outside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Larry Doby. And a 1-1. And fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And now the lefty. And now 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Jim Tomey digs in for the Guardians. And a pitch. And strike 2. Two down. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 3-2. We go to the 9th, and now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Bobby Witt Jr. with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Carlos Santana steps in for the Royals. Next offering is in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The next offering misses. 2-2. And here it comes. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
The batter, number 8.
Man at first with one gone. So up now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. The pitch. Runner on the go. And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. So up next, number 11. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 2. Scott Barlow gets the ball now, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Ripped on a line to center. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Benintendi on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. It's 3-3. And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Popped up. Lopez moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Owen Miller.
Owen Miller digs in for the Guardians.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to extra innings. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Johnny Damon.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And a pitch. And that one gets away at the plate. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 4-3.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Trevor Stephan takes over on the mound, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. The pitch. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, George Brett. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Benintendi over at second, one down. That one to first. Tomey picks it up, steps on first for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Hentges appears to be getting loose. De Los Santos, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Two outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2 again. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Slapped foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
So 2 down now, and here is Hunter Dozier. Next offering is downstairs. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Out to short. Miller gets it to first. Out number 3. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Royals 5 and the Guardians 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now Austin Hedges. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Clark getting loose out there. Payams getting cranked up as well. The count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton digs in for the Guardians.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Right-handed reliever. Falling behind 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tying run at the plate. Hard liner. Makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the runner from third, and it's a 1-run game. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
New arm out of the bullpen, Josh Stamont. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 63, Josh Stamont.
So they're down to their final out. Larry Dovey, the next to hit. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Just one out away. Try to close it out. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Guardians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.